had a pretty long para journey, done so many sports. I started in horseback riding as a form of therapeutic horseback riding center, where they realized that I had some talent for it. And so I did some local competitions against able-bodied people. We would hide my disability because I didn't want to get any penny points from the judges. And then when I couldn't sit on a horse anymore safely, I transitioned to wheelchair basketball with a little bit of sledge hockey at the same time. And then when I couldn't do that anymore because my hands had gotten weaker, I moved on to wheelchair rugby, which is still my favorite sport, even though I can't play that anymore. For me, it was important to make sure that sport was still in my life and always will be in my life. So I moved on to boccia, where I've had the most success in my career. So my disability is a degenerative neuromuscular disorder. So pretty much the nerves in my body stop responding, so they don't give any input to the muscles, and therefore the muscles get weak. And I can't go to the gym and work out to build the muscles back because they're not getting the proper signals. It really hasn't stopped me from doing a lot of my things. It's definitely changed the way I've done most things. I've pretty much had to adapt my entire life and every aspect, and constantly adapting because I'm constantly changing. So it keeps me on my non-functioning toes. Sport has been what's kept me going. I needed that stability and that control in my life when I felt like I had none. You know, my body's doing these things that I'm not telling it to do, and then I'm trying to tell my body to do things and it just won't do it. So I need something that I can control. Started as a choice and a conscious effort to be positive and putting things in life into perspective. It wasn't something that came naturally. I'm not actually one of those natural. I tend to be more on the pessimistic side actually than an optimist when it comes to situations and everything. 99% of the time it's going to get better. What you imagine in your head as the worst case scenario is probably not going to happen. And there is that light at the end of the tunnel, no matter how tiny and how small it may be. Go search for it, Don't wait for it to come to you, though, because it may not work your way through it. Feel the pain and cry and scream and let it all out. But you'll get there. People are stronger than they think they are. Parasport gave me so much. It gave me my life. If I can get one person to have a similar experience that I did, then I've made a difference in this world. Even if it's just one person can have a similar journey who doesn't think that they can do sports. Oh, I'm a power chair user. Oh, I'm overweight. Oh, I'm a girl and there's only guys in my club. Doesn't matter. I did it. You can do it. You can do it. I didn't realize until I became number one in the world, and I was like, wait a minute. And then I started thinking back at all the past number ones in the world, and we did some research. I'm not sure about the other classifications, but I know for sure in the BC4, it's a first, and that's pretty cool because it's a different sport to begin with, where we play with men and we play against men. Being a mixed sport, it's a different dynamic, and then to go and show that it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. An athlete is an athlete, and if you give it your all, you can beat anyone. Is pretty cool.